Let's get it. All right, so I found some sticky notes today. So it was a channel message from a while back, and it says ancestors telling you to protect your Magi, your heart, your body. Your energy is unsteady. Breathe, ground. Grounding keeps you present. Say out loud, I am here. I am here. Temple warriors, be fierce. Be fierce. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Life doesn't need to be perfect. You matter. Accept yourself now. I am deserving and worthy. I matter. So this was, and we also have the 42 levels of consciousness, and that was written on 4-9. So, what does Spirit have to say? It's time for your wheel of fortune. It's time for your wheel of fortune. So, the ancestors are telling you to protect your Magi, your heart, your mind, your body. Okay, heart, mind, body. Thank you. So that you can become the Empress. So, we have the wheel of fortune and we had the Empress. So we know that, and we have the Chariot. We know that it's the wheel of fortune. It's time for the Empress to drive. It's time for the Empress. Okay, the interest. Okay, so it's time for the Empress to have interest in her chariot, right? So her chariot is her, oh, her emperor, right? So when I see that the Empress and the Emperor here, it's giving me yin and yang balance, right? So let's see if we can see what the goddess have to say, because we do have the Empress in her wheel of fortune. So we're going to see what the goddess has to say. Thank you for coming in. So far, right now, the energy is the ancestors are telling you to protect your Magi, protect your wheel of fortune, protect your Empress energy. We also have the Chariot. So we have four major arcanas out here. Four major. So this is major that the ancestors are telling you for such a time as this, it's time for you to get your wheel of fortune, to sit in your Empress seat, to drive the chariot, right? To drive yourself into the Empress energy, and to find balance with your Empress and your Emperor. So the Emperor is out here also, okay? So it's telling you that it's time to feel safe, which is a number 4, right? It's time for you to feel safe with your wheel of fortune. It's set in stone. It's balance of it because you driving it in. You feel safe that you are driving the energy in. So the energy is where your energy goes, your money flows. So we know that the wheel of fortune is telling the Empress to drive, and if it's a masculine energy, it's telling the Emperor it's time for you to drive the chariot, right? It's time for you to eat the apple and feel safe in your garden of Eden. That's what I see. Feel safe in your garden of Eden. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, it's time for the Empress to live out loud. That's still the number 4. 3 plus 1 equals 4. So it's time for you to, the way you're going to bring that wheel of fortune in is you have to feel safe to live out loud. You have to feel safe knowing that there's power in your tongue. You have to feel safe knowing that you're driving that apple. You no longer are the serpent that's slithering on the ground. You driving up. You working with your yin and your yang, your dark and your light at a balance. What do we have? Okay, it's a radical rebirth. So we got 4, we got 31 that equals a 4, and then we got 5. So 445 could be significance. 544 can be significance, or 4315. 4315. Can anyone, hi guys, can anyone tell me in the chat what 4315 angel number means? I could turn on the cam. I mean on the camera, on the computer. Let's see what 4135 angel number mean. The angel numbers have been very significant to me. Today it was 22222. It was 222. Yesterday I was riding past a car. It was 3333 and 9444. So those are numbers. If anybody is into playing the lottery or numbers or angel numbers, thank you. Talking to the moon. Okay, so let's go ahead and break these down. Mm, excuse me. Ah, man. Ah, man. Oh, let me get my glasses. Knock everything down, 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 down. All right. So let's go, guys. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What are we doing over here? We talking to the ancestors. They are telling us to protect your Magi, protect your body, protect your heart, mind, body, and spirit. Your energy is unsteady. You need to breathe. You need to ground. Grounding keeps you present. Say out loud, I am here. I am here. I am here. Temple warriors, be fierce. Stop hiding. Stop shrinking. Stop playing small. The ancestors say, stop it. Life doesn't need to be perfect. You do not need to be perfect. Life is not perfect, but you still matter. Accept yourself now. I am deserving and worthy. I matter. So that's where we at with the energy today. We have the Wheel of Fortune out here first. Talking to the moon. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune represents an inevitable force, a cycle that cannot be stopped. So this energy that the ancestors are telling us to guide and protect and stop shrinking, it can't be stopped. So you can't turn it off. You can slow it down, but you cannot turn it off. It cannot be stopped. And the energy is slowing down because you don't have the momentum. Because energy gains momentum. That's how you able to take off. You got to take off with a vengeance is mine. That's what I heard. After winter will always come spring. And although you cannot control the forces of the universe, you can understand the role within it. You might not, what did it say? You might not be able to control it, but you can understand it. Under the influence of this card, listen to your intuitions and manifest your wishes. So, my hand is tingling, my left hand is tingling, so I know the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so we have the Empress right behind the Wheel of Fortune. Empress. All right. So the Empress is a symbol of motherhood and fertility. So I would say it's coming in with the mother energy. The mother, which is mother is earth sign. The Empress is a symbol of motherhood and fertility. She is a representation of abundance, creativity, and earthly gifts. So The wheel of fortune is coming in because the Empress is bringing the wheel of fortune in, right? She's the earth. She's bringing the energy to earth. She's bringing the abundance, the creativity. The creativity. I love it because if you think about creativity, you can automatically know that it's abundance, right? The Empress symbolizes a time to harvest and nourish. She provides material and emotional support, comfort, right? So we uncomfortable right now because we like, where's our wheel of fortune? Where is our coin? And then we got the chariot falling back right behind it. So you know the Empress is saying, baby, I need to drive these coins in now for such a time as this. So she might also indicate a positive mother figure in your life. So we have a lot of feminine energy out here. We have the woman on the wheel of fortune that's on the top. If the fortune has come back around, we are no longer in the patriarchy. We are going back into our matriarchy state, right? So that's why the Empress is up here driving this chariot in, so that now we are not going to say that men. We know that the masculine. We've been in the masculine. We have fought hard. We work hard. We go out here and we do play all the roles. So we know that the masculine means something, but we don't understand and overstand that we drive the energy to the masculine. We give him, we feed them that energy of feeling safe. So we feel safe, so everyone around us feels safe. And now that we speaking out loud for our chariots to come in, for our coins to come in, for our wheel of fortune, we sitting on our throne, we feeling a radical rebirth. And a lot of people not gonna understand that. They actually gonna walk away. They like, I don't know what that is. I ain't seen her. This like what's going on. So we know that a lot of us are feeling this. It's I can feel it in the air. I can feel it in my soul. So we know that this is a soul healing right here, right? We know we have 4, we have 31, and we have 5. Okay, so we was gonna turn on the computer so we can see, but feeling safe. Feeling safe, number 4, is an air energy. It's an air energy. It's the goddess of air, right? The ancestress. So I told y'all the name of this was about the ancestors. So great ancestress, right? She was most likely kidnapped from a Ghana region of South America and then sold through. So that's another thing why the energy is coming back around, because we have the wheel of fortune right over her, right? So I said that she was on top, and I said the Empress was right beside her, right, driving that chariot. So we know that we driving this air energy in because we really understand that the power of the tongue is a real thing, and they told us that, and that's why they wanted to put on their dresses and didn't want you to speak. But now we speaking it out loud. We live it out loud. It's like we going outside. We running that energy outside. Like, yo, I gotta go outside. I gotta get me some fresh air. I gotta hug a tree. I gotta talk out loud. I gotta ground myself because the ancestors said to breathe, ground, keep grounded, and then say, I am here. I'm here. Do you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me? Can you touch me? Can you taste me? Like all the elements, right? So it is finally safe for you to be you. So what do we mean? It's time for you to get paid to exist. It's time for you to stop being the consumer and go out here and put the content out here like, yo, I have a story. I'm not one to hold this story in. I might not have a song, but I got story time. I could teach somebody something. I could show somebody something. We could all come back together for the benefit of our good and not just the people at the top eating and we just getting what's left behind, the breadcrumbs. We already read the breadcrumb story. We're not in the breadcrumb era no more. We want our wheel of fortune. We want to sit in our crown seat. We want to stand on queendom business. We want to stand on won't she do it? Right? Okay, so that's where we at. You have wandered through the dark night. You already been through the dark night of the soul. In the beginning, it was dark. Now I see light. I've been by myself. I did the study. I did all the work, the spiritual work. I did all the physical work, right? So now I'm trying to find balance, the yin and the yang, the chariot, right? The black and the white, so I can get this momentum building, this energy. Where my energy goes, my money flows, to bring in my wheel of fortune. So now it's time for such a time as this. So It says, your trip has been long. It took a long time for you to get over here, baby. It took a long time. I've been over here for 4 years. It took a long time for me to build the energy of it's time for me to drive this channel. It's time for me to drive. But I had to build that strength. I have to build that confidence. It don't always come. I got to work on my mindset. I got to know money is power and my voice is power. And I'm speaking with power of the tongue, right? So I know that money, power, respect. So I had to find out that for myself. I had to take nothing and turn it into something. And that's what we're doing. We're taking nothing and we turn it into something. We're taking nothing, whether it's what we get out of the grocery store, like what we get out of our job, that our job don't pay that much, but we still got to keep doing it until we build our channels, right? We channeling in the energy. I heard the music. So some of y'all might be listening to music. It might be a song. I heard Earth, Wind, and Fire. Keep your head to the sky. You know what I'm saying? Like push it to the limit. Rick Ross went from a jail person, a jailer, or whatever he was, a correctional officer, to look at him, billions of dollars, like touching billions, even though it might not be recorded. It's there. Hey Archie, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so very much. But that's the masculine energy. That's why we want to be around hustlers. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling in some kind of way. It might not be up here. It might be on all the platforms. You might have got to go hustle and transmute energy from somebody else. Just talking to them on the phone. But you got to be around somebody that money is on their mind. Like we not going, it's the greatest wealth transfer ever that we will witness, even though we could have witnessed it in another lifetime. I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know, I know what reincarnation is, but for such a time as this, we know they talking about raw. And when they start talking about raw, we know it's money in the circle. Keep it in the circle, right? There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. So I thought about liberation because I had to go outside and pour a shot to the homies, to the ancestors, right? That's no longer here. We don't do that. We try to get from, but we remember this is for my homies. Like I can't go out here and ask the ancestors for help if I ain't gave them nothing, right? And it says the ancestors are telling you to protect your heart, protect your body, right? But you got to protect them too. Dude, they ain't gonna tell you nothing. That's the balance of giving and receiving. Spirituality and practicality mean I got to go out there and pour them a little something. I had forgot that was a technique, but now I'm gonna get back to it. You deserve to feel secure, right? Well, all the chaos is going on out here, and you say I'm protected. You have the right to feel. You deserve to feel like, listen, I need to feel secure in my position. I need to be in position. I need to be in formation. I gotta use my voice. I gotta do something. Turn a kitchen to a booth. Turn a house into a studio. I don't know, but I just gotta do it, and I gotta do it consistently, right? Because one gonna turn into 400 and something. One gonna turn on to 4 million, like one at the time, right? Ones and zeros. We going to the number 10. This is the number 9, 2025. 2026 is the number 10. So it's a reset. Ones and zeros. The fool and the magician. Like, yo, we working together, baby. We working this together. The fool and the musician. Somebody might be getting ready to turn into a musician, but we're talking about the magi, right? So the magician is telling the fool, we're working together this year. We're not working separate. We got to get this thing done, right? The greatest wealth transfer. So we want to bring it in. All right, feeling safe and knowing that the basic needs are met. Some people basic needs ain't met. How you gonna study the basic instructions before leaving Earth, but you still don't have your basic needs met? That don't motherfucking make sense. Okay? Feeling safe and feeling at home and feeling safe and feeling at home in your body, your house, right? So when we were talking about houses before, we thought we were talking about physical houses. It's no, being in your planetary, your birth chart, your houses, your natal chart, right? Those are houses that we need to be focusing on. We don't need to be focusing on the physical houses, but you know what? If I want to get to this bigger picture, right? I got to focus on these little houses. What months do my money come in? What time do I need to peel? What time do I need to dip? You get what I'm saying? You got to think about that. The pimps knew that. You know what I'm saying? Feeling safe and trusting your journey. Somebody don't feel safe. They don't know that their ancestors is telling you, baby, protect your heart, protect your body. Don't be out here just giving it out. Oh, giving it out. That was in there, whatever that shit is. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So, feeling safe, feeling free around those you love, right? So if you ain't feeling safe and free, I am harmony, I am balance, I am new beginnings, I am dream truth. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. All right. So feeling safe and feeling free. With all this that's going on, a lot of people don't feel safe. But do the rituals. You can do it all, whatever it take. If you go to getting it out of the Bible, getting it from the cards, getting it out of a book, use all tools that the ancestors have already got you. You like, yo, why am I having to buy this? And what is this supposed to do? And you're doing something different. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling free about doing something different. You're not feeling guilty about doing nothing different. Right? So you feeling safe and trusting in the sun will rise again. The sun will rise again. Without you putting your hands on it, the sun gonna rise. You used to manifest before you knew what magic was, before you knew what a magi was, right? The mama energy coming on back in, the grandmama energy. Yo, we're gonna make shit turn to sugar, right? So if you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically, if you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. Okay, so the spirit told us a while ago, I am here. And right here, the goddess of feeling safe is telling you, I am safe. It is safe to be safe, right? So that's where we at with it. It's safe to be safe. I am safe. I'm here and I'm safe, right? Okay, so we got live out loud number 31 that equals a 4. All right. So we have water energy. So number 4 was air, Father God, right? Water, mother, right? Daughter, daughter. All right. So the high priestess, right? So now we got the empress, the chariot, and the high priestess, right? Baby, we in there. Okay. It's a healer or a healer of healers, a teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes it the corn grow, right? So the corn is a spiritual. People just be like, corn don't have no value. Corn got more spiritual value than you can possibly think about. So look that up. She dwells in the water, but is known as the heavenly princess, right? As above, so below. It's a celestial alignment. So it's not what a lot of people thinking, but hey, if you celestial, it's coming in. So you got to live out loud. You got to go outside. You got to talk to the birds and nature. Your natural path is to be alignment with your own divinity. Study thyself to show thyself approved. Okay. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. They did not bring you in here. They cannot take you out. Even if they know things that you don't know and they use them for the benefit of their good, erase it. Alt control delete. Reset. What did it say? Reset. All right. How do you want to feel? Know what you want, know what you don't want. You think often about what you want, but Goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. I feel. I can feel it in the air. We said that. That song already came through. I can feel it. Like this is a feeling that my will. I'm so close, and you be like, yo, what's holding it up? Right? It's like where the truck at? Where the money truck at? Where is it? Where is the magnet that's supposed to succubus this shit to me? Right? Okay, so celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. That's why we send the synchronicities. That's why the synchronicities is synchronicity. Everything that you desire in this frequency, match with your feelings. You gotta match what they say. We ain't matching energy. That's the hell we is. We is matching it because that's the only way that you're gonna have to look back, seers, watchers, pay attention to where the money at. What direction is it going in? Are you running for the money or are you running to the money? Are you running from the money? Like what's going on? All right, so that is the energy of the god slash goddess. That's the energy for the empress and the emperor. That's the balance of it with the chariot. You both got to bring it in. It ain't no one-sided. Okay, let's see. What that say? Weird bug guy. My cat is happy. Okay, baby. All right. So, like I said, it's a radical rebirth, y'all. You can have 4, 8, 5, 4, 4, 8, 4, 4, 8, 4, 4, 5. Some of those numbers. Okay, so that's where we at with that, y'all. Now, let's see. Let's see what's the T. What's the T for the Wheel of Fortune? How you about to see what the T is for this, and then we're gonna see what moon. All right. What's the T? See, bankrupt on the. They about to go bankrupt, and you about to get an offer because they going bankrupt. They going bankrupt. The ancestors is telling you protect your magic, protect your heart. Heart is green energy. That's the color green. Green is the color of money. Green is the color of money. Protect your body, the earth, where the trees come from. But now we're in a celestial. So is that part of the Bitcoin movement? Is that part of the money, the air form? Where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? Like what's going on with that? As we about to be getting just money popping up in our accounts, is people just about to be saying, I'm not sitting on this money because I don't want to wake up and my account gonna be swiped out. Like, what is this about? My divine guidance. Thank you, sweetie. All right. It says shine and it's got a book, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is telling the Empress to feel safe about your shine. Radiate with your truth. Your light triggers darkness, right? So that's why you feeling safe. You feeling safe because you like, yo, anytime in order for me to get this Wheel of Fortune as the Empress, I'm gonna have to feel safe so I can know. When I start feeling like I'm unsafe, I go into hidance, right? But that ain't what it is, because you coming out of dark. So I see hermit mode. Like some people fighting not to come out of hermit mode because you were told to sit in silence and move in silence, observe in silence. But you also like, yo, are you telling me to come out now? It says shine. It's time to tell your truth, right? Yeah. You feeling safe. You got your Wheel of Fortune. You feeling safe. And guess what? Because you shine, you about to be too busy winning. Too busy winning. Yes. You was in a love triangle. You was in that, oh, is money of God or is money evil? That's where you was at. You was in like, like money was a third party. Now you like, shit. You was torn between the two. Like, I love it. It's like a multiple lover. I love it, but I love him too. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, I love being broke, but I want to be rich too. Like, rich in spirit, rich in financial. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune. So we got to even get out of that. We got to say it, call it for what it is. It's time for me to shine because I'm too busy winning and I don't have time to be in a third relationship with money. I know what I want. I can't get it without the money. That's what the emperor's saying. That's what I see. I see it like I can't. Okay, you living out loud to bring this chariot in. You living out loud. You bringing this money in. Baby, I'm driving it in. I'm driving this channel. I'm driving this car. I'm driving this business. I'm driving, baby. I'm driving it. All right, let's see. Yeah, you dodging bullets. Baby, I'm blocking bad energy that's stopping me from getting my motherfucking money. Come on. Let's talk about it. I apologize, y'all, but y'all know. Escaping toxic people, like you leaving the world behind. I'm like, I'm not gonna be like Sarah. I'm not gonna care. Turn around, keep trying to pick up people, and everything turned into it's past tense. Turned into a pillar of salt. I'm tired of my sugar turning into salt. That's what I heard. Haters can't touch you. They can't touch you now because you driving. You in motion. Your wheels is turning. The wheels on the bus go round and round. That's what I heard. I don't know, baby. That yes, baby. You dodge the bullets. You dodging the bullets. You gonna keep dodging the bullets. You know what I'm saying? Like now, y'all could be out there, turn this motherfucker up, stay outside. I don't want to be there. All right, let's see. Okay, what is it? Okay, you dodged some bullets from some girl fights. You dodged the jealous vibes, the arguments, the physical fights. So some of you was in just a jealous fight. Like yo, you could be jealously fighting yourself. Like I want it, but I don't know if I'm. But it says I am here, right? I am here. I'm here. I fought. I fought it. The jealous vibes, arguments, like some, we was in there arguing with ourselves. Thank you, sweetie. Having fights frequently. Yes, baby. It's time to walk away. That's all I heard. Walk away. Walk on by. Don't force it though. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't easy for him either, because we got the emperor here. Okay, so somebody in their head. They in their head. That's why you fighting physically, because you in your head, like making assumptions, creating up stories. I don't know who it is. Somebody got trust issues showing. Like, and you trying to dodge that bullet. So it can be, like I said, we got the Wheel of Fortune out here. We got the Empress, we got the Chariot, and we got the Emperor. So, like I said, it depends on, like, I got to look at myself and be like, am I starting the fights? Am I fighting against myself? And am I fighting for my life? You know what I'm saying? It's a rebirth. That's what I heard. Okay, that's what it is. It's a rebirth. Y'all both spiritually awakening. Y'all both ascending masters. That's what I heard. So you are fighting for that wheel of fortune, because if you can find balance in that wheel of fortune, baby, y'all gonna drive inside scoop. Somebody got the inside scoop. Somebody got the inside scoop. It's falling up under the emperor. So we read this the empress energy. So it's falling up under the emperor. So the emperor is going through, the male is also, while you going through your ascending, the male is going through his spiritual awakening too. He don't know which way to go. Like, yo, where's this energy coming from? Why I feel this way, right? So we fighting because you don't want to fight if you don't love nobody. You know what I'm saying? You think you losing the love of your life. It could be a physical or a mental fight, right? He give him a little space. Go somewhere. Do something. Do something exciting. Do something to take your mind off that. That's what I see. Oh, I see go to the park. What's the T though? Okay, it says shit, go be a copycat. Start a fake account with a business. Um, Steals your ideas. Duplicate your style. Feed off your creativity. So maybe the copycat energy could have been somebody telling you, yo, go make you some videos. I claim all the positive energy. Thank you. You welcome, sweetie. You are so welcome. So you got to think the inside scoop might be saying, yo, go find you somebody to follow. Don't use that shit word for word, but create it as your own, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to find some balance in this shit, because, you gotta drive. You gotta drive this wheel of fortune in. So no, I mean, if I gotta watch some fake accounts or some fake accounts, I don't know. It say fake accounts here, like somebody already lurking on your social media. You know what I'm saying? Hidden identity, can't stop watching you. So if you're gonna be watched, baby, let's be watched. I'm putting on the act. I'm the food card. I'm gonna put on the act because this I gotta shine. I'm too busy. I done been too busy dodging bullets in my head. Like, yo, I'm ready to fight. I need this money to come through. Okay, so let's see what your, because we got me and my boyfriend. Let's see what your boyfriend confessions. Let's see what your boyfriend want to tell you, right? Let's see what your boyfriend want to tell you. We got the confessions. I hope the order come for the new cards. I think we got like 4 more decks of cards ordered. But like I said, even though you going through it, you got to be feeling safe. You feeling safe. If you not feeling safe, live out loud. Tell somebody, I don't feel safe. This energy is wicked. I don't know what's going on. Is I'm in my head or is my man in his head? You get what I'm saying? Welcome. Thank you for the light. I appreciate you, baby. I saw doubt. I saw doubt. Like, maybe he in doubt. Maybe he see you growing into this new person. Like, he see you doing something different. Like, baby, I'm trying to fix myself up. I don't want to keep on being in that low. Divine timing. Okay, he know it's divine timing. Or you know it's divine timing. So let's see. Okay? We are on the journey. The divine dance of the soul plane. I will manifest into physical world. It will manifest into physical world in physical divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. Right? So all y'all got to do is trust and have faith. Right? All right. Let's see. That's the love triangle that y'all going through. So let me see, what bullet are you dodging? Why y'all dodging bullets? Why is it even a girl fight? So he acting like a girl. If it's a girl fight, then he acting like a girl. Right? He might be, like I said, he's scared of something. He's scared of the Empress. She turning her money around. She got shit around her, baby. She ordering stuff. She getting ready. But I love you. The I love you card came out. So that's why y'all fighting, because the love is in the air. Right? My love for you is infinite. Like I said, what I say, don't nobody want nothing nobody ain't got. They fighting because I see you changing, baby. What we doing? Am I going with you? You get what I'm saying? Okay? We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond the space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. So like I said, you dodging bullets, you in your head, you fighting because you know the love is real. And what I learned is some people don't know what it's like to be loved on the masculine side and the feminine side. They don't have people telling them, I love you, baby. Oh, baby, I love you. I ran away because somebody told me that. They said, I love you more than I love myself. Baby, I took off running. I was running. I had smoke coming from my shoes. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart, nothing compare with anything. The love I have for you in my heart cannot compare to anything. I got these cards, y'all. They got a little typo, so I have to play with them. Remember always, my love, that I love you. Right? So we getting back into the area of like, baby, we ain't trying to be fighting. Either you love me or you don't. If you don't, you got to move away. Divine guidance. So we got divine guidance out here. So that's what it is. We got ancestors out here leading the way, lead the way, right? So that's what we got going on. So I am amazed at how the universe brought us together, right? Everything keeps falling into place for me, right? And why is everything falling in place for you? Because the ancestors say, yo, I am here, baby. I'm here. I'm here in your heart. I'm here in your body. I'm here in your mind, right? Your energy is unstable. I'm trying to help you get back grounded. Breathe. Like, breathe. Start taking a deep breath when somebody say something to you. It's like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When somebody say something that's on your nerves and you like, yo, you try to rub me the wrong way, before you open your mouth, take a deep breath. Be like, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You get what I'm saying? You not just throwing the emotions out there. That's what I heard. Okay, divine is working behind the scenes for us, right? If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. So we always had a divine working with us. All right, let's see. All right, let's get a message from the message oracle. Mm, dang, that was powerful. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Challenge your perspective. Challenge your no. Challenge your perception. I don't know where I got that from. Challenge your garnet over 50 has been okay. Where we at? Let's find the book. Okay, we don't have the book on the table. Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. All right, we don't have it, y'all. So that's just gonna be the channel. That's gonna be the words. I don't know what the book for this deck is. I've probably been reading it and trying to connect with my cards. Somebody else might be going through that. Just connecting to your cards. Like, yo, I gotta get more serious about what I have going on. I gotta study you. Fishing for comments. Dirty offer. Yeah, we'll see it. So I'm gonna close this reading out. I appreciate you guys. Challenge your perception. The ancestors are telling you to protect your Magi, protect your heart, protect your body, protect it. Your energy is unstable. Get grounded. Get grounded. Breathe. Talk. Speak out loud. Feel safe in speaking out loud. That's my name. My name is Dream Truth, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.